Hi, my name is Marco, I'm an actor and a drama lecturer and I come from Italy. In Italy we have one word which describes everything related both to education and art, which is la cultura. When I was a kid I used to hear many adults saying you must study because la cultura, meaning the education, is important. Then when I grew up I heard many other adults saying you cannot live on cultura alone, meaning the arts. In the meanwhile, I got a bachelor in Italian literature, I passed the audition to the Public Theatre Academy and graduated as actor, and then, not satisfied yet, I specialized in theatre pedagogy. The perfect example of the eternal unemployed. Maledette soft skills. We're experiencing difficult times for theatre. Apart from the global pandemic, which makes it difficult to attend many other activities, such as concerts, events, sport matches, but in the latest years it was clear to us who work in the performing arts sector that politicians, investors, the audience and many cultural workers have put theatre aside. The feeling is the same as throwing away a pair of old shoes. You liked them, you used them a lot, you loved them. But now that they are old and ruined, it's time to look for something new. Is it really so? Is theatre that for real? Well, on the one hand, it would be understandable to think so. I mean, theatre does not produce any goods, it requires a big financial support, most of the people think it's boring. Yeah, I mean, it can be funny, but there are many other and cheaper ways to get entertained. So, according to these elements, theatre seems something useless, not anymore relevant, something to get rid of. On the other hand, I think if something such useless as theatre has survived for thousands of years and has survived to many other crises and pandemics like the birth of the cinema and the Black Plague, maybe it means that theatre has some elements that makes it immortal. And what are these elements? This is exactly what I would like to share with you. With my company, HumanLab, I am so lucky to meet so many different students in Denmark, where we are based, and abroad. But unfortunately, due to the current situation, we were forced to stop. But still, we kept receiving many questions from our students about theatre practice. So we thought, why not to create a channel focused on theatre pedagogy to answer some of these questions and many other questions that might arise. But pay attention, a little disclaimer, we are not going to teach theatre online. Personally, I think that teaching theatre online would be of any help. So, in the next year, I'm going to explore the work of past and present theatre masters, Stanislavski, Grotowski, Eugenio Barba, Dario Fo, Strasberg, many others, in order to look for theatre essence. But even though there are uncountable theatre practices which are very different from one another, I want to focus on the common elements, the elements that work no matter the performing arts style you choose. These elements are called principles. And principles are fundamental in theatre and in its pedagogy, because they often say that theatre is the most credible way to tell a lie. But principles are the truth that stays behind. It will be a very long trip, and in the next month we are going to talk about basic theatre principles. And what I can do for now is welcoming you to walk with me. I am Marco from HumanLab, and this is Spots on Theatre Pedagogy.